Hello everyone, Kyle here bringing you yet another video that reminds me of why I was kept in a cage as a child. Today we're going to play a little game called Teardown. Quick shout out to the fish on PS2 for this recommendation. I hope you and only you enjoy this video. As for everyone else, I hope you feel intense feelings of passiveness towards it.
I am feeling angry that Kyle is telling me how I should feel. But I do feel passive. He's clever. Maybe even too clever. No, just clever. I wouldn't go as far as saying he's really clever. Just mildly.
Let me know how passive it makes you feel in the comments. And I'll passively reply. Teardown is a heist game disguised as an adult's version of Minecraft. It is a fully destructible voxel world. Tear down walls. I get the title now. That's clever. Tear down walls with vehicles or explosives to create shortcuts, stack objects to reach higher, use the environment to your advantage in the most creative way you can think of. So you have the choice to play through the campaign that has a truckload of time-sensitive missions, or you can play a sandbox game, but let's face it, who actually likes sand? Or you can do a challenge, which are basically challenge-based challenges, or delve into the dark world of user-created mods. I've never been very good with time-sensitive missions. Let me explain by bringing you back to when I was a child. I was having a day out with my family. It was a delightfully average day at the sewage plantation. The sun was somewhat out and the birds sometimes would sing when they felt like it, but I'm going off track here. Anyway, at the end of the day when we were getting ready to leave, my dad turned and looked at me and said, "Are you coming, son?" We stood and stared at one another for what felt like at least 3 minutes, but maybe it was longer. My concept of time hadn't fully developed yet, so I could have easily been mistaken. Anyway, Dad, if you're watching this, what I'm trying to say is I'm not really sure. I'll get back to you soon. I digress. Teardown. Yeah, that's right, Teardown. You start your journey by getting off a bus outside a factory, but that's not any old factory. That factory is your home. You're tasked with entering the building where you learn the basic mechanics of opening gates and moving boxes. Two things you will never do again once you receive your sledgehammer, trust me. Because at that point, you can make your own doors and kill all the boxes. You also get a fire extinguisher that I guess is used to put out fires, which is kind of anti what I stand for. You also get a spray can, which I don't really see the point of, other than making things look like they've been peed on, and I have enough pee to achieve that for everyone. Having satisfied the urge to play the campaign by finishing it in the only way I know how, which is basically not doing any of it, it was time to try some mods. And what mods, you ask? I don't know. We'll just download a couple and try them. 400 or so should do for now. I did make a second attempt at the campaign so that I could show you the missions, only I used mods this time, but it didn't end very well. Let's just say with so much power comes great responsibility, and I shouldn't be trusted with either of those things. So instead, I figured we'd play this mod map that some person has created from around the world. It's a map about a plane. Not any old plane though, mind you. A plane in the sky. But no story starts in the sky, at least not mine. Maybe if you were a bird or a really unlucky turtle, you would start your journey in the sky. But even then, I think it begins in a nest. So first we're going to start on the ground, waiting to board the said plane in true roleplay fashion. I like to think that maybe, just maybe, I work at the airport and am the least important person there, which is quite a feat actually, as no one else is here. No one's here except for our trusty companion dog. Yeah, this is also a mod, and the best thing is he's invincible. So you don't have to feel bad for mistreating him. He really enjoys playing fetch. Go on, boy, go get it. He's a good boy. He enjoys exploring. Oh, so there's nothing behind here. Very not interesting. Very not interesting indeed. Well, there's our plane. Cool, I can use the laser to point at things. There's a family flying their family plane. Oh god. Oh, well, they weren't a very close family if it's any consolation. No, you're right. This was just a terrible accident, but I mean, the important thing is to note that it was indeed an accident. What the hell, dog? That was no accident. You peed in their general direction as a sign of disrespect. Stop peeing. Yeah, okay, stop. Okay, so I can grab it with the gravity gun and we'll just push it back in. Does that hurt, boy? I imagine it would. Do you know what? You are no longer an indoor dog. You belong outside. Be on your way and think about what you've done to this family. Okay, he just came back and flew away again and hit the plane. Oh god. Yeah. Don't know if he's gonna walk away from this one. R.I.P. dog. You were a warm and loving companion, and now you're just warm. This will go down as the greatest tragedy of 2022.
Bro, the Queen just recently died.
Sorry, who's that?
You know, the Queen of England?
Doesn't sound familiar to me. I thought we had a king.
Yeah, we do now, but there was a Queen before.
Oh, yeah, you mean like the band?
No, the Queen Elizabeth.
Still don't understand what you're trying to say.
She's just had a funeral. There was literally the longest queue to see her coffin.
It's not ringing a bell.
You were standing in it.
Oh, that queue. I thought that was for the toilet. Well, I mean, that certainly makes more sense than being for the toilet because, you know, towards the end of the queue, there were just loads of people crying. And, you know, I just figured it was a really, really long queue and people didn't like it.
How do you call yourself British and not know about the Queen?
I guess the same way that you can call yourself a dog and be a pug.
Touché.
Indeed. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on the plane, or shoot a hole through the wall. They're both good options after all. I did notice in our arsenal that we have this magic wand that spawns pianos. I mean, we do need to get back inside, and a staircase made out of pianos seems only logical at this point. Let's get this building underway. I imagine this is how dreams are made. Oh, right, okay, there's a staircase we could have used. But still, the pianos were cool and made a funny sound when they crashed. Nothing gets me in the mood for flying more than a piano's death cry. So let's check out the spawn menu as we need to get closer to the plane, and walking that distance seems like too much effort even for me, who, as you know by now, is known for making an effort. This bike should do the trick, and it's also eco-friendly. No, actually it's just a pile of crap. Do you know what? Let's spawn a T-Rex instead. Yeah, this is much better. I imagine even dinosaurs would need to use planes if they were still about. Otherwise, how do they get to Jurassic Park when it's on an island? There's your plot flaw, Spielberg. Are we expected to believe that they'd go on boats? No, that's stupid. Dinosaurs hate boats. Anyway, we're getting distracted from the point as usual. The dinosaur is here, that much is certain, and we should commence taunting him with an instrument he is very unlikely to have been able to play due to his tiny arms. I'm not saying it would have been impossible, but it would have certainly been difficult. I guess though if the piano was big enough and close enough to his chest, maybe. Or they could have made the keys smaller so they're closer together. I guess that could have also worked. I wonder why that isn't a thing. Pianos for dinosaurs. Piano people, if you're watching this, make it happen. Oh, this hand seems interesting. Seems it's another gravity weapon, but stronger. And I like anything with an unnecessary added to the end. Oh, he's just beating us up into the sky. We're coming, Pete. I named the T-Rex Pete, by the way. We're boarded now. We'll see you soon. And with that, we'll leave this airport in the same state we found it and take to the sky. Oh, joy. The dog is back and he's already making friends with small children passengers. Can you stop following me? What if I spray your eyes? Or more to the point, what if you had eyes? Jaden, help this dog, he can't see mirrors. Oh, what's this do? It's a leaf blower. With so many powerful weapons at our disposal, this one blows the most. Do you get it? Do you blow like in a bad way? I know it's lame, but I try, just not very hard. Go get the bone boy. Yeah, go get it. Oh, who's a good boy? Oh crap, what did I call the dog? Graham? Was his name Graham? Grant. Sounds like a Grant. No. I don't think I even did name him. Whatever, we'll call him Greg for old time's sake. Go on, Graham, get the bone. Go get it. So what if we plank him to the chair? Does it kind of work as a leash, or is it just incredibly cruel and stupid? You know what? I think it works, and look how happy he is. Oh right, there's actually wires that would have looked more like a leash or a really big piercing. Oh damn it, Gary, stop killing the children. Oh, I know you aren't peeing on the kids. Damn it, I literally can't trust you anywhere. I'm so sorry about this. Please don't tell your parents. How on earth did you just get unplanked? Did you just pee your way through the board? Okay, you know what? Get leashed, bro. Here, play with this. I have a feeling that was not a toy. It's fine though. The plane's still flying. It's only not flying when it's on the ground and on fire. I have a feeling that everything is going to be a-okay. Oh, what's this thing do? A rocket booster. Very boostery. I wonder if we could use this in some way to help the plane fly faster. I've got an idea. This feels like another good one as well. Not only have we turned the dog into a giraffe, but we've got him stuck in the seat and now he's pissing on another poor kid to try to get free. Greg, don't be silly, that won't work. Trust me, I've already tried it. Yeah, so this is truly terrifying. Let's try this physics gun in the plane. Can we literally grab the plane while we're inside it? Oh dear, it doesn't sound good, but it looks okay. No, wait, it doesn't look okay anymore. It looks a little less okay. Oh, lovely. Our first proper crash, and it wasn't the plane. Safely back in the air with our trusty sidekick, we can spray the aisle to make the exits clearer. Well, the aisle which leads to the exits. Although we are pretty much turning the plane into one big exit every time we try something. Let's go and apologise to the pilots for causing so much trouble on their plane. Hello, pilots. Oh, good, your children as well. Whoever thought it was a good idea to let kids fly? Well, I can tell you something. It might have been a good idea if I wasn't on the plane, so we won't know for sure. Visiting the cockpit has given me another great idea. I want to be a pilot now, and by that I mean I'm going to shoot a plane gun inside a plane. So, you know, kind of making a plane within a plane. Imagine the time you'd save changing flights. I like that the plane is still there, but in spirit. That's kind of the attitude that we should all have at this time. Anyway, that might have been our worst idea yet, and I'm not known for making bad decisions. Look at all the wreckage underwater that we can see with our little submarine, and look at the dog. Keep looking. Okay, it was a guided missile and not a submarine. What the hell, dog? This ain't no Free Willy. Stop pushing me around or you'll stay in this ocean. I wonder actually if we can turn you into a plane using those thrusters. Well, that's a hard no. Right, as part of my efforts to make amends with these tiny children who just want to get to the North Pole to visit Santa and have had a series of unfortunate flights, I'm going to give everyone a balloon. What could go wrong with this idea? Oh, Greg even likes this idea. I think he's trying to wag his tail. A balloon for you, and you, and you. Don't worry, children, there's balloons for everyone. You're float up here. You know, whatever that clown said in that film with that clown. Ah yes, this act of kindness has turned into something rather disturbing. Hey, stay in your seat, it's dangerous to float into the aisle. Gosh darn it, you aren't listening. Do you bloody see what your careless floating has gone and done? Never float in the aisle. Ever. Okay? Let this be a lesson to the future generations. Anyway, we're going to reset the plane yet again, which is something you can do in this mod. And we're in the toilet. Only I made the toilet gone bye-bye. Not from pooping though, but from shooting it with a shotgun. I know toilets aren't made for that, but I was feeling rather crazy. Well, now we've caused a small mess, but the majority of people are still fine, which is kind of an achievement actually. We'll go ahead and turn this up a notch. Remember that T-Rex from earlier? Well, he's back. Why? Because I spawned him. Mr. T-Rex, please take a seat. You can have anyone you want. Just eat the person that occupies it. Are children people? Is there a word for children? Cheeple? Chipepples? Something like that? Look, if you aren't going to be seated, I'll turn you into a seat. Do you see what you made me do? Oh, nice. It's kind of like a really morbid staircase up onto the top of the plane, where there's plenty of room, by the way. Why don't airports want you to know about this space? Why don't they let you up here? People could come out here, stretch their legs, get some fresh air, play some tennis, you know, something like that. I do not understand why wings are not accessible. I bet it's only reserved for the pilots and the staff. That's just another example of crapping on the little people. Anyway, with all those great ideas in mind, we'll go ahead and make another T-Rex. He was once king of the dinosaurs after all. He's now the king of the skies. Okay, well that would have sounded better if this didn't just happen. Let's try something else on top of the plane, like a tank. Okay, easy does it. Move back onto the wing. Easy. Just a little further. Well, that went better than I thought it would. Let's call this a car park and leave it here. I kind of want to try another dinosaur, as the previous one just disappointed me so quickly, which is why my parents had some more children after me. So, we'll go ahead and spawn another one on the wing. Yes. What a proud shout you have. Glorious. You are feared among all the travelers of the air. Mate, okay, watch your head. Yeah, okay. Now do that without using your face. Come on. Oh, just get, yeah. Oh dear. Oh. No wonder you went extinct when you're this stupid. Okay, dinosaur number, what is this, 5? You're number 5 now. We'll just neuter his mouth so he can't eat us. There we go. Now he's got no choice but to be friendly. Oh, really? I thought you were going to be different, but you know what? You. Okay, so these wings are a bad idea. Let's get rid of them both. There we go. No more wing-related dinosaur deaths. And our plane is still flying, which just furthers my point of wings being pointless features put on planes to control us. What if life is all like, you know, VR, and the Earth is flat? What if? Okay, for our next act as self-appointed air control warding guy dinosaur man, we're going to spawn loads of T-Rexes in the hope that at least one of them stays on the plane. This is going surprisingly well, and we're even creating two-headed dinosaurs. Some are fallen, but not all of them, and that's basically what survival is. Okay, 2 of them seem to have got comfortable, but at this point I'm actually tired of dinosaurs. They're too trendy, everyone talks about them, they're so 2021. So I'm going to go ahead and abandon them by shooting the plane in half. I'm really sorry I have to do this, Derek and Tim. By the way, I named these 2 Derek and Tim. I'm really sorry, actually. Don't look at me like that. You'll just make me watching you fall to your death slightly less enjoyable. Just close your eyes. He'll be over soon. You stupid dinosaurs. Stay extinct this time. Ah, look at them. They're falling upwards at such a okay, wait, no. They're not falling upwards, which means I must be falling downwards. Oh goodness, gravity, great balls of wisdom. Well, this is the end for us. There's no way I can survive a fall from this height. Oh, what do you know I did? And better yet, one of the dinosaurs fell off the plane. Well, no sense in wasting this wish. I wish that the dinosaur would hit the ground. Wow, wishes really do come true.